So I'm not sure who that was, but somebody had a question in the chat.
It's Candice Nelson from South Dakota.
Hello, Candice.
And everybody on the call. First and foremost, Heather, I just want to say that you have been such an inspiration. I am a 41-year-old single mom as well. So you've been an inspiration to me. But one thing that I want to ask you is, how do you truly let go of hurdles or people that are kind of holding you back from living your true purpose?
Wait, I couldn't hear the last thing that you said. You cut out.
I have not received it yet.
Oh, okay. So how do you get ahead when you've got people that are trying to hold you back? Is that the question? Okay, and I pointed to overcome your villains, right? So here's the thing, and this is really truth. The biggest villain you're ever going to encounter in your life is the one that lies between your own two ears, right? We know that. However, this is my experience. When I was surrounded with villains, people trying to hold me back, it was crystal clear that woman at work hated me, always giving me the ugly eye, passive aggressive behavior, talking behind my back. As long as I had a villain around me, I never was able to confront the one within me because I was so focused on, okay, play defense and do the politically right thing and strategize. I was putting so much energy and effort to managing the villain in my life, one of the villains in my life, that I never got to address the one that was really harming me, myself. So the day that woman thought she fired me, I actually had fired my number one villain. And that freed up all this space for amazing people like Scott McGregor to show up into my life and for me to take on the real villain that had been harming me my whole life, which was me, because I was allowing for people like her in my life. So my challenge to you, and definitely go to overcomeyourvillains.com and download the workbook. It's free. Just put in like 11111 if it asks you for a number, and download my workbooks. Get to work on this stuff right now. It's going to talk about who are those villains in your life. Who are you seem to know who they are, just based upon the way you just framed it up. You know who these people are. You are allowing them to have you not reach your potential. You need to fire them. And I remember at one point in time, my mom was my villain in my life, and I had to create boundaries with her, and I had to have a difficult conversation, but it changed things for the better for me. And then my mom didn't want me to write my first book, and I decided to thank her for her limiting beliefs and hand them back to her. None of those things were easy, but I'm so proud and grateful that I put myself first. I was straight up and honest with her, and I had clear communication. She didn't like my decisions, but I chose to put myself first and move on and kind of step over what somebody else wanted for me. So the more you allow for that, the more resentment you're going to have, the more frustration you're going to have, and the more you're going to give your energy and angst to these people instead of to the real challenges and opportunities that you could have in front of you. So download that workbook, get to work on it, and fire those villains today.